All right, yeah. So, what are you thinking? You
That's the
don't want to do
best
an intro.
intro
You don't
I've
want to do.
ever.
You don't want to do it. You said you didn't want to do an intro.
Exactly. I was just gonna open up with silence,
Silence. So like a
just to
moment of
force
silence.
to force you to come up with something.
A moment of silence. You want to do a moment of silence?
All right.
Moment of silence. We're not gonna say who for, but we know who for. Ready for 3 seconds. All right. Everybody who's listening to the podcast, please be quiet for the next 3 seconds. All right, we're
That's
back,
great, man. That's
and
great, man.
here
So
we
what are
go.
you thinking, man?
Anyway, have you been following any of the? Have you following any of the fucking the Israeli Iranian
The
you know
war?
the gabagool, the fucking the
The
issues
Gaza
going
Strip?
on,
The
the
Java
Gaza Strip,
oh,
the
what
Gaza
instead of the
Strip,
what instead of the Gaza Strip? It was the Java Strip, and there's a big old
the
fat slug there in the
Java
middle.
Strip. Who's the fat slug?
Oh, Jabba the Hutt, of course.
Is he represent either side?
No, I would never accuse any
I
side of
mean, he does. He
aligning
does.
with Java.
Listen. He does. He does represent a side, right?
What side would he? I mean, I would say he just represents the entire conflict. It's just not
He
good.
no. He listen to me. Hear me out. He
I
represents
don't want
one
to hear
side.
you out. No.
The Huts.
Oh, the
The
Hutt
Huts. He was the
clans. Yeah, of
Huts.
course. Yeah.
Yes. We used to be a part of the Hut clan. Remember those days we were making
Oh
fucking
my goodness. Yeah, we were
spice,
making
glitter
spice
stem.
mines, dude. Hell yeah. That 88% pure
Oh
glutire
my god,
stem.
I genuinely don't fucking miss
That was
making
such a fun time.
fake drug. So for people who are not aware, because most
Which is everyone.
99%, there was a Gary Mod server where we would play in like a Tatooine server as Star Wars, and you could play as like the Hut Clan, and you could make like Star Wars drugs, and we would play like fucking Walter White and Jesse, setting
It
up,
was very good.
and we had to avoid the stormtroopers, the police.
Yeah. And the mod for making the Gmod meth was very, very, very fun. It was it was very active. It was unlike anything I've ever seen before or since. And RIP to that server, man. That was what the moment of silence was for, was that server.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think they're doing like a Clone Wars thing now.
No, it's shut down.
Oh, so sad.
Damn. Really sad. So back to what were we talking about? What was the
Oh
Java
well, yeah,
strip?
Restaurant Iran. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm less sad about that, but that is pretty sad. The Israeli
Are you more sad about the Iranian attacks or the
my
fact that the Gmod server shut down?
well, let me tell you this: the Gmod shutdown affected me more
True. Yeah. Well,
directly,
you're not in the Java
regardless of
strip.
how immoral or bad I feel about it. Like legitimately, like with objectively, the the shutdown of that Gmod server affected me more directly than the Israeli-Iran
Like what?
conflict.
How bad has your life gotten since that server shut down?
Oh no, it's been going down before then. It has nothing to do
No,
with that.
I would say it was going up during
I mean,
Gmod times.
sure. I mean, if I can make a scapegoat, I would be happy to.
Well,
But
I'm just encouraging you to do that now with a very obvious and super easy, and
sure.
everybody would accept. Like,
I
oh,
mean,
of
I
course,
usually
it
go
was
to
the
my
Gmod server.
parents and be like, "Mom, Dad, I know I've been looking, I've been looking for a job and looking for, you know, but I've had a hard time
I
after
I
the
finally found
shutdown
out why I was
of the
struggling.
famous. I found my calling in the glitter sim business, the the Star Wars glitter sim drug trade
Oh.
was my calling, and then it's not. I can't even make methamphetamines in the real world. I mean, but I can make glitter sim for God's sakes.
100% pure. You couldn't even believe it.
I was Walter White of Star Wars. I
Dude, you
mean,
were, man.
you couldn't.
How hard do you think your dad would punch you in the face if you said that's why you were struggling in your life?
At least half strength. At least half strength.
Just, Dad,
He's
I have to come clean with
he
something. I know
he
why
would.
I've been struggling.
So, Dad, I know you
Do you
went
think you're
through a
about
lot.
to say you're an alcoholic or you're something? No, no.
So, Dad, no, I mean, I am an alcoholic, Dad, but that's That's
That's
not
why
even
I've been
top.
thriving.
That's not even top three on my list, man. It's the glitter stim. It's the glitter stim that's really affecting me.
And don't even explain what glitter sim is. Just say glitter sim, like he's
Glitters.
played the server
I think
before.
if I just say glitter stim, I don't explain. He's like, think I'm gay. He's just gonna be like, glitters? Are you? What are you
He just
talking
he thinks
about?
that's what poppers
Are
is. You
you?
just been going to
Are
the
you
gay
like
clubs.
Are you like a male like prostitute or a stripper or no? It's glitter stim. It gets you high.
Well, have you ever thought about getting into that industry? Is the adult
I mean,
entertainment
it
industry?
gets you. I was in a server amongst the Huts, the Hut clan,
Mhm.
and they valued me very highly. They said they said my name
You're
is Nico.
promoted a lot.
My name was Nico Mullis amongst the groups. All right, what was
That
your
was his
name?
calling card.
What
I
was your
think it was
name?
just Tom Myers is what it was.
Tom Myers.
It
I
was
was
just
Nico
Tom Myers.
Mullis, who is based off of Nobody
Yeah,
and
and Tom Myers, which again is based off of Nobody.
Nobody. Just a common name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would go into the desert of Tatooine, which is basically all of Tatooine, and we would make drugs and sell them for huge profits. I mean, you guys don't understand. Nobody will
We're talking
understand
about 100,000 galactic credits here. We're
100,000,
talking
150,000 credits, and then we go play blackjack with those credits, and we'd
and
make
then blow it all.
blow it all, or maybe make more. Who knows? That's the beauty of the capitalist system of Tatooine, and
The beautiful anarcho-capitalist system is the system we all need, because that's what Glitterson
that's
was made from.
yeah. I can
I
already
pretend
tell
this is an ANCAP pod.
this is whatever pod. I mean,
What does that mean, man?
there's probably some people from all groups of life that could
Oh yeah, well we don't
relate to what we're saying.
judge.
Yeah, I mean, but not judge. So you wouldn't judge like if we had a fan that was like a Nazi.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't encourage him to continue doing all those things down in Eastern Poland, but
I wouldn't. Well, no, because I'm my dad's son's a Polak, so I definitely would. I want my Polak heritage to be safe.
mhm.
I saw a lot of Polacks recently because I you know I'm kind of jumping the order because
Yeah. Well, no, this is good.
that's whatever. We can just go as it is. So
No,
yeah,
man, keep on
I had to
going.
go
Keep
to I
talking
had to
about how
go.
you went to the retard convention.
The fuck. Talk about like going to my great aunt's funeral, you
Oh
fucking
my god,
douche.
no! I thought you were talking about a Polak thing. My
Well,
bad.
my fucking family's Polak. So my great aunt died.
My
She's not
bad.
Polak, but like a lot of families Polak. She's fucking.
That's what I thought it was the wrong side. My bad,
She was
dude.
German Irish, but he said yeah. The retard could mention my grand aunt's funeral,
I'm sorry, man.
as Sam said. We all cried like retards because someone died. So
Oh my god, I'm crying.
laughter is the best medicine,
Oh,
though.
that
You know
is
she would
true.
love. She would want.
I really didn't realize
She
that was what you're talking about.
She you know what? She would want us to laugh. She would want us to laugh.
That's good.
She was a good woman. She would want us to laugh.
That's great.
She wasn't a Pollock herself anyway, so you know she
So
might
it
agree with the Pollock thing.
doesn't even fit.
She was like a German Irish person. I don't know.
Swedish German, damn.
But anyway, I mean, still, like you think just because I was talking about only my Polish family that they're retarded.
I thought I was gonna try and do like a screw the
Hey,
light bulb joke, but I couldn't find anything in time.
one of my Polish second cousins. He's a petroleum engineer. He's a millionaire. He's a rich man.
Whoa, that's great. Good for him.
My dad is a smart man. He's half Pole.
True.
I don't know if you know this. This is not gonna be interesting to anybody, but I thought that do you know classical artists very well at all?
Absolutely. Bach, Beethoven,
So Frederick, you finish it for me. Frederick Show.
Nietzsche.
No, it's not it.
Try
Frederick.
again.
So what? This is. Let me tell you how I read it. I always thought it was Frederick Chopin, but
Oh, Chopin.
it's Chopin. And I said Chopin to my mom, and she's not even. She's the Spaniard, and she laughed at me for saying Chopin, but
I thought it was
S
originally Chopin, right?
it's Chopin. So I was like Chopin,
Yeah, Chopin.
and she's like, it's Chopin, you fucking idiot. And I was like, sorry, mom. I don't
That's
know what,
good.
but like, why would it be Chopin? Like, is I an A in Polish? I don't know.
Man, they don't even know how to do
I
language
only know
right,
one
right?
word in Polish, and I don't want to say it.
Oh, well, let's avoid that word. What's
It's
the
the only word
topics
my
we talking
grandpa
about?
told me.
All
Except for actually
right.
one is swebkabuji.
All
Swebkabuji.
right.
He's giving someone a kiss. Give him a swebkabuji.
Really? All right.
It's
We're gonna
according to my grandpa.
transition. Okay.
But yeah. We never even got into Israel Iran at all. Like
All
at
right.
all.
Let's talk about Israel Iran. We're too busy with.
All I know is Iran sent some missiles, some drones to Israel,
Mhm.
and Israel like deflected it, and some shrapnel went into a 10-year-old.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Why?
That's
Why is
all I
this a
know.
topic? Why is this a topic we're covering? That sounds brutal.
Well, I thought that it was gonna be like when I saw it
You thought this
happen, I
would
was
be
like,
funny?
no, fuck no. I saw this be like world news
This is a comedy
because
podcast, man. You're gonna
because
laugh at a poor
look,
10-year-old child?
am I laughing?
Dude, I can see you smirking, bro. This is a really
Oh
good
my god, dude, this
visual
guy's
bit for
laughing
this
at a 10-year-old child.
audio
It's a good thing it's an audio
audio
only
only bit.
podcast.
So we get this the 10-second pause of you smiling. Hell yeah.
There's an audio only podcast, and I didn't smile until you laughed.
Until I
No,
pointed it
but
out.
like no, it happened I think Saturday, and I
Yeah, on
thought it was
Yom
gonna be like
Kippur.
a bigger deal
Yeah,
because
apparently they just sent missiles and they're done sending missiles.
they sent missiles and they're like, we're done.
They're
And Joe
super
Biden
bipolar
told
with it.
Netanyahu he wasn't gonna do anything else, so it just fizzled out. And it confirms the belief that I have that nothing ever happens.
That's what I told a friend of ours called me and said, "You see this what happened in Iran?" I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks, but nothing ever happens, and if it does, we'll all be dead by tomorrow." I mean,
Yeah, I remember my because my grandpa were in. They were like, "Oh, World War III." You know, I was like, "No,
nothing ever
trust
happens.
me, nothing ever happens." Yeah, and if it does happen, then we're dead.
Then we're
So
dead within 8 hours. Yeah.
because like I don't know, it's like America could have counterstruck, and I'm surprised they didn't honestly, because I feel like America's been waiting for any excuse to just like go crazy on Iran.
I
We
disagree. I
didn't do
feel
it.
like that war is it's an election year. If this was 2025 and Biden's in office, it would be
Or
different.
Trump,
But
perhaps.
yeah, exactly. But I think that no, Trump wouldn't do it. I think going to war is such a unpopular thing to
Trump
do.
did kill a general of
He
Iran.
he did take out Soleimani, but that wasn't on an election year. This is like
No,
a
he did
super
post.
tight
Remember, he
race.
posted the fucking American flag when he did it.
That was so funny, dude. Trump social media is still
It's like
insane.
everyone must hate Trump, all right, and I get it, but posting an American flag on Twitter after you kill a
After
general
you
is the most boss move of all time.
after you go into foreign territory and just
After
bomb
you kill a
people, it's
general,
so
and then
funny.
you just post a American flag, like that's beast. That's fucking beast mode.
It's so
That's beast mode. We
hilarious.
haven't seen since the founding fathers. Like that's the shit.
Yeah, I have never seen a political figure be so just brazen about everything. We're gonna kill him. He's
The only
dead.
reason
Post American flag.
I would be excited for a Trump presidency is that I just love that shit. I
Yeah,
love
just this. He has the entirety of the nation looking at everything he posts.
he calls fucking Kim Jong Un fat.
Rocket. He calls him a fat
We
ass
got
rocket
Rocket
man.
Man. It's just perfect. Like, and
It's so obscene.
we're set for a rematch, 2024 rematch. And the only reason, and the first time it happened, I thought Trump had the edge. I don't know about you. I
I
thought Trump
mean,
had the edge 2020.
I
What do
have
you
been
think?
I've been outside of politics since before
But this
2020
is
in terms of
2020. I
caring.
don't think I
But
even knew you in 2020.
nah, you didn't know
But
me
in
in 2020,
2020,
no.
do you not think that Trump had the
I
edge?
thought he probably was gonna win re-election, but I'm not
I think it's
surprised
because
that
he was the
Biden won.
incumbent, because the incumbent
Yeah,
typically wins. But
yeah.
now he's not the incumbent, but at the same time,
I
the
don't
United
know.
States
This
is
year is gonna be so. it's a 50-50 coin flip, and people are gonna riot at the Capitol either way, I think.
Yeah, I'm saying yeah. No matter who wins, Trump or Biden, it's gonna
It's
be
gonna be a
chaos.
nightmare. It's gonna be a night
On
it's gonna be a bloody Freudian nightmare,
it's gonna be
you
for a
know?
nightmare. Yeah, it's gonna be no matter who wins on the election night. Whenever it's decided on who wins, it's gonna
Yeah,
be a protest on one side or the other.
yeah, and it's gonna be worse than the ones in 2020, for sure.
I think so. And
Are you scared, or how do you
eh,
feel about it, man?
not really. I mean, everyone was talking to January 6th like it was some sort like they compare it to like genuine terrorist acts. But it was really just a bunch of boomers just walking into a building,
A bunch of idiots just walking into a
taking a
building,
shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk and walking out.
which that is the funniest thing that could ever happen in a
Yeah,
political office ever.
honestly, it's like it was honestly those it was just boomers just fucking just having a good old time, and we treat it
Having a
like it
good
was
old time.
yeah we treat it like it was Pearl Harbor. we
Well,
tr- we treat it like it was the worst thing that's ever
Pearl
happened.
Harbor.
I mean, I've seen people compare it to like Pearl Harbor and like 9/11.
Really? I've seen the 9/11 comparisons, but never Pearl
I don't
Harbor.
know. Well, Pearl Harbor had a similar amount of deaths. I don't know, but
Oh
they
my
consider like
gosh.
I can't believe it's such a big attack on our democracy. It was like just a bunch of boomers just going in, and they didn't even think they would get in.
Even if they got in and took it, the army would have just shot them all dead the next day.
I'm saying
Oh
like
man.
I don't think they thought they would make it in. Like
No, they're like,
they
"Well, I
were
guess we're in now."
like the it has to be said that they were essentially escorted into the building.
That was
They
a
were not
strange day, yeah.
restricted at all. They were open. The doors are open for them. The doors got
And that
opened,
was during prime time COVID, so this whole time was such an odd
but
experience for everybody.
yeah. Enough about politics. Let's talk about the real issue facing America. Is Mike Tyson coming back to fight Jake Paul?
What do you think about it, man? You excited?
I mean, I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it for sure. I'm not gonna. I mean,
Are you gonna put money on the game?
no. I mean, not unless I have a job. If I have a
Well,
job ready to go,
especially if you don't have a job, you could double your money that you have.
that is so true. I told my dad today. I said, "You give me $200, man. You let me go to the local bar at some at some hold'em. I can quadruple that money in a night. Who knows?
Mhm. That's true.
Worst you do is you lose $200. Who knows?
Yeah. And you could
But
win infinite.
I'm not really looking at betting. I'm thinking of like I talked to my dad about it. My dad is, of course, Tyson's gonna fucking destroy him. He's gonna knock him out in one punch. Blah blah whatever.
Yeah, which is
And like
not gonna happen.
it's like I understand that Mike Tyson in his prime was the ultimate force. No
Yeah,
one could stop
he
him.
would destroy Jake Paul even
In his
10 years
prime, no
ago.
doubt, no doubt. In his
Even 10 years
prime,
ago, I think, but he's
oh
like, what,
yeah,
60 years old right now?
he's he's like late 50s, I think.
Yeah.
And
Late 50s,
the
yeah.
problem I don't believe that Mike Tyson's lost a ton of power, but I do believe he's lost stamina
Stamina,
because
endurance,
that's
yeah,
just a fact of
absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
You're old, you just lose stamina. So I'm saying if he doesn't knock him out early, then what are you gonna do? He needs to knock him out early if he wants to beat Jake Paul.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Jake Paul is just gonna win super quick. It's gonna be just like all of his other fights. That's
To be
not.
fair though, no, he lost to Tommy Fury.
Yeah, but after that
Tommy
fight,
Fury was the first ever
yeah.
though real
But he
boxer
was an
he's
actual
fought.
boxer that is the same age.
Yeah. And Mike Tyson's a real
Yeah,
boxer, but of course, he's like double
yeah,
his age.
yeah. Because he fought like
But
Anderson Silva, who's a great striker in the UFC, but he was also like 20 years older than Jake at the time. You know,
he
stuff like that. It's
beats
like
Ben Askren, who was just
he was a
an old.
wrestler.
No, he was a UFC guy, but
He was a UFC, but he's notorious for not being good at
he wasn't a
striking.
striker. He wasn't a striker. He beat
Yeah,
Tyron Woodley, who was not a striker himself either.
yeah,
He's never fought a genuine boxer in his prime,
yeah. Because
which
Anderson
is
Silva is more of a kickboxer type than pure
he didn't
boxer.
beat. He didn't ever beat. Jake Paul never beat Silva.
Yeah, he did.
No way.
Yeah. Let
Oh,
me
let
pull
me
this up,
let me look
Jamie.
at Jay. Pull up
You don't remember this?
versus
This
Jake
happened in
Paul.
Arizona, man.
Really? Fuck. Oh my
Yeah.
god. So he was
Yeah, man.
Paul was awarded the win. Anderson Silva. Okay. I guess it's because I think Anderson Silva, right? His MMA record 34, 11, and 1, 23 KOs. But at the time, age 47, age 25. Age 47, Silva, 25, Jake Paul. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. So let's say, 2024, he's going to be 27 years old, Jake Paul versus, how old is Mike Tyson? He is 57, so he's the full 30 years ahead of him. But the only difference is between ourselves is that he was a pure boxer, just a boxer.
Yeah.
And I mean, I saw his training. I don't know if you saw his training tapes, Mike
I have
Tyson's.
not.
He looks like still a beast, but at the same time, all the cuts were like 2 seconds long. Right? It's like
Yeah. I'd
I
be
don't
rooting
doubt
for
that.
Mike for
I
sure.
don't doubt that
But
Mike can deliver a full bout of strength in a few seconds. But it's like, how is he gonna last there? And I tried to tell my
yeah.
dad this. I tried to tell my dad this because he's like, he's a YouTuber. He doesn't know shit.
He's actually a very good boxer in
I'm
terms
like, I'm
he's
like,
not
yeah,
like
he's a YouTuber.
super pro, but he's very good.
He could not compete amongst genuine pros in the boxing. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Which to get that
Because
Tommy
Tommy
Fury
Fury is
proved,
not
yeah.
even like a top rated boxer in
Yeah.
boxing, and he beat him. But he's not a scrub either. He's not gonna get his ass
No.
kicked by someone who's 57 years old.
Yeah.
If it was Mike Tyson in his 20s, obviously
Or even I would say Mike Tyson 10 years ago,
in his
47
40s,
would probably
I think if Mike Tyson can somehow, or if he just channels his inner fucking crazy
pigeon.
tiger strength and go crazy and kill him in the first round, then he could maybe win. I just feel like if it goes multiple rounds, it's just his age is going to catch up to him.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
Or
Mike needs to bring a knife to the ring and just
yeah,
end it all for
or
him.
just bite off his ear. Just bite off his ear.
That would be the funniest thing to ever
The
happen in
sequel,
boxing. Is if Mike bit down on
Mike Ear, the sequel. I would love that.
That would be so funny.
But
I wonder
like,
if you can bet on that. You know that there's like those weird sites.
you
It's
can buy
like
like a
bet
random
on
props. Oh
yeah,
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 it'd be like plus like you bet like $10, you win a million. I would.
yeah. I mean, that would be the ultimate like betting scandal if Mike planned that out and had a bunch of his friends just like bet $100 on this. It'll
I mean, he
pay out.
should fight Mike Tyson's son. His son is named Miguel Leon Tyson.
Liam Neeson?
Miguel Leon Tyson. Actually, never
My
mind though.
name is
He.
Miguel Leon Tyson.
It
I'm
says though he's this
pagan and
aspiring singer. So never mind.
what does he
He's
look
like
like? Does he is he
he's like the
cute?
High School Musical Mike Tyson.
Miguel Tyson.
Go
That's
Tyson.
awesome. His name is literally just Spanish Mike Tyson.
I mean, obviously it's Miguel Leon.
Miguel Tyson.
I
That's
mean,
actually
if you are a
hilarious.
Paradox, I know you're a big Paradox fan. You know Leon is a fucking.
Yeah,
It's
Spanish.
a it's a Spanish province. Spanish, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, me and so Sam got me into Hoi
yeah,
4, Hearts of Iron 4 for
as the
all
people
those,
say.
and I'm actually kind of interested in Hearts of Iron 4 now.
Well, that's good, man.
I don't know if you have anything to add to it because I've actually watched some videos and I know
Really, man, we should play it.
I'm getting like, I don't know.
We
It's
should
one of those
play it
games
right
where it's
now.
like I hate the fact that I don't know so much, but I want to learn more and I want to be better because like it's so fun when you do dominate.
Yeah. Well, we should play it
And
right now, man.
it's not look. When I did dominate when I played with them, I did play as the German Reich. That was not because I support Adolf Hitler.
It's because it's the easiest nation to play. Absolutely, I
Yes, and
understand.
it's because it's you literally have a button to press that just an annexes Austria, and it's pretty cool. and
Yeah,
you know, fun game. But no,
that's good,
actually,
man. It's a fun game. It does take a lot of
a lot of time.
time, and it takes a lot of
We've only been talking for
focusing.
25 minutes. We can't be like we got to go now.
This is a slog one.
No,
No, it's
well,
not.
I feel like I've been talking for too much. I think I've been over.
No, I mean I don't really. As you know, my voice is quiet. I'm a quiet guy. You know,
Your voice,
I'm.
your voice sounds. Are you saying? I thought you were saying because the other day it was scratchy, but today it sounds
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I'm just an
Is there
introvert, and
anything?
I'm
Is there anything?
shy, and
Let me ask you: is there anything in your life recently that's been of notes that's been funny?
well, I might have prostate cancer or something, but
Why do
that's
you
not a
say
big
that?
deal. Because my
What?
prostate hurts, man.
Okay, so your ass hurts?
Well, yeah, whenever I shove my finger in there too hard,
When
it
you finger
hurts,
your
man.
ass, it
No,
hurts.
that's how I clean it.
Oh, we all wipe our ass. We don't
Yeah, yeah,
finger our
exactly.
ass. We clean it.
What do you mean?
How deep do you fucking go in your ass?
Well, only up to the first knuckle.
Okay, I know you're joking, right?
No, why would I be joking about
You're
this? This
fucking
is
up.
normal.
I have a friend that actually tried to pass this off as a joke. Not a joke,
Well,
as
it's
a
not a
real.
joke though. It's real.
Okay, so no, you're being legitimate. So it's real. So you
Yeah,
actually go a knuckle deep into your ass when you wipe your ass.
yeah.
Why?
How, dude? How else can you get it clean, man?
Who else is going a knuckle deep in your ass that you need to be so
Oh,
clean?
just me, man. But it's starting to hurt now.
Okay, I don't think that's prostate cancer. I think that's you aggravating your ass.
Well, I don't tickle it or anything. I just get in there to clean.
Okay, so your only sign of prostate cancer is that your ass hurts as you put your knuckle deep in your ass.
Yeah.
I know. I want to. I want to tell a genuine story about this. So I don't know if you're
Okay, then tell a
kidding or not.
story, man. Why would I be kidding about this?
Okay, well, I have a friend, anonymous friend, who claimed that he found the G spot in his ass by accident. He claimed that
Yeah.
he just happened to be wiping his ass and oops a daisy, tickled his G spot in his ass.
Well, did he bust or
No, he just claimed that
you didn't ask him?
he claimed that he found the prostate and that it felt really good. That's what he said.
And you're telling me you didn't ask him if he busted?
I just remember just asking, "What were you doing, wiping your ass in that
You
deep?"
just gotta get in there to clean, man.
Not that deep, dude. Do you know how deep
Yeah,
a prostate
for
is? It's
sure.
not that fucking shallow.
Dude, yeah, it is. Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
not shallow.
Maybe mine's enlarged then, cause it's
Commenters,
there.
anyone who watches comment that has
'Cause the
a
6 days
male,
it's 6 times a day that I clean in there,
anyone
it's
with a
not that
anyone's a
far.
man that has an ass. Tell us, how often do you run into your prostate while you're wiping your ass? Because I guarantee you,
Well,
it's
you
not that
don't
common.
run into it, you just sit down and do it.
If you're fucking aiming for it, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is some fucked up shit. I've
Yeah?
tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
What do you mean?
I went,
What do you
I
mean?
went, I went searching the Sinai Desert for many years, and
Dude.
I couldn't find it. I, I fucking put look. I want my ass, and then I was curious, right?
Mhm.
Because I've heard the tales. I've heard the tall tales of there's a
The
little point,
rumors and the legends,
there's a little
yeah.
button in your ass that makes you feel really good. And I was like, oh, and then I went, and then it hurt, and I stopped going. So I
Well,
stopped.
maybe you have prostate cancer.
No, I think if I kept searching, I would have found it. But I got determined. I
Are
got
you too
deterred by the
afraid?
pain. Yeah, I felt the pain. I was like, I'm not, because like it's like I feel like you have to change your whole life once you find that.
Well,
You
why is
become a whole
that,
new
man?
man once you find that.
Why, man? Your life doesn't have to be different.
I think it does. I mean,
Why, man?
I feel like I had to
So
explain like
you would turn gay if you busted from touching yourself.
I wouldn't turn gay, but I feel like that would just I don't know. I would just view myself differently. If my dad viewed this podcast today, he'd call me.
He would. Every man's done it though.
I don't. I
I do
mean,
it many a
I wouldn't
time.
be able to. I don't know if my dad has. I don't think he has. But if I
Well, you
asked
need to
him,
call him up.
I guarantee he would tell me no, I have not,
Yeah. Well, no
because
man would ever admit to it. You would not admit to this sober, so that's great that we have this coming out.
I've searched.
You searched but not found.
I've searched briefly, like, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was
Well,
thinking
how
you
many
would.
journeys did it take?
But when I didn't find it, I never found it. The promised
Just
land
one
has still not been
journey?
found. If promised land is still in hiding, I don't know where Canaan is.
Well, was it just one journey?
I think so. I mean, I'm
What do you
pretty
mean you
sure.
think so?
I'm almost certain it was one journey, but
There could have been a
like
second exploration?
I just know for a fact that I went to a certain point. I was not willing to journey. I was not willing to go to the next frontier in Star Trek. I was not willing to find.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the level where I clean at, is just at that
You
barrier.
go to the next frontier.
No, I stay at the edge, man. I put
You edge
in
yourself.
one, two, three fingers and just go in there and clean.
3 fingers.
Well, that's if it's a bad day.
Bad day. Actually, I heard some tech news. Do you hear about this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
You hear about this? Hear about this, folks?
No. What's going on, man?
There's this. You know Microsoft Edge, right?
Yeah.
I heard they're gonna change. They're gonna make a premium version. It's gonna be called Microsoft
Stuff
Goon.
goon. Ah,
Fuck
that's
you!
good.
You got my punchline before I could do it.
I had that
Microsoft
thought
Goon, folks.
the second you said Microsoft Edge. I'm like, all right, I have a banger, and
Microsoft
it turns out
Goon.
it was your joke. I thought you were
Premium
being real.
users.
I thought
It
you were
was
doing like a
literally
real
my joke.
thing.
I told to the they thems, and they liked it.
That's good, man.
So
Microsoft
you
Goon
guys,
is a good one.
because someone said they use Microsoft Edge. I was like, dude, I use Microsoft Goon,
That's
and they
fire.
loved it.
Well, what you need to start doing is start telling people that you've touched your own asshole before and felt up in there and.
You use Microsoft Edge. Well, speaking of that, I finger my ass sometimes when I wipe my ass, and I don't wash my hands.
Well, I mean, washing your hands just removes the whole purpose of it. But
Eh. Speaking of, my sister and my mother-in-law, they were in town.
what is that? What is that?
I would be like, my sister were in town. I served them food and my 6 nephews and nieces food.
Yeah.
After this journey. No, I didn't do that. I didn't serve
Shit
any
all over their
food.
plates.
We can confirm. You can ask my parents. They made the food. I didn't touch any food. I didn't touch my ass. It's all hearsay. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar. I love talking about asses.
Men's
I, fu-
asses only.
I love. I feel like going like the Joe Biden rant where he's. I love talking about hairy legs. Yeah, I'm talking about my ass. My ass glowed in the sun, and
I can't
it was
believe
blonde.
that
My ass hairs
that
were blonde in the
I
sun.
I can't believe it took you one episode without Kyler to confess of showing your middle finger in your
See, you told me what you miss it
ass.
on, man. This is
That's
gold.
how much anarchy,
This is gold. I told you, you've been
law and
missing
order.
gold. You've been missing
Yeah, this
gold.
is we were
Kyle's been
digging for
holding back
gold and we
my.
created gold.
I've been.
God
Guys
damn.
been holding the gold. I love
This well, I
gold.
mean, I also have another symptom, but this is probably the reason why I'm worried is I'm starting to pee red, man. This is scary stuff.
You're not paying your head.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, really?
Well, it's not a lot, just
All
slightly
right,
orange.
Dave. What's been going on?
What? What's Dave
This is
Letterman have
like
to
this
do with
is.
anything?
I was kind of doing like a. You about this? You about this?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you've been peeing red.
Yeah.
Too much Kool-Aid? What's up?
I just drink a lot of water. I might be like water intoxication, maybe. 'Cause I drink
I don't
like
believe you.
4 or 5 gallons a day.
I know you do not.
Yeah, I do. At my work, dude, the
No,
screens are
you
so
don't.
bright, my eyes are dried out. I drink like a bottle of water every 15 minutes, man.
Okay, but like people that are serious, like I need to drink so much water, they drink like a gallon a day.
Nah, man, I crush like half a case of water a day, man.
What's a case? A case.
You know,
What is
like
a
a
case?
36 pack?
You drink half a case, 36 pack, so 12-ounce waters,
18.
18-ounce waters. So
Mhm.
18 times 18.
Well, what's 18 times 18? Let me calculate that.
I'm not the mathematician here.
324. 324, let's do a gallon.
I do have mental math to do
Two
it,
and a
but
half gallons. So it's not that much. It's only
there's
two
no
and a
way
half
you're
gallons a
doing
day.
half of a 36 pack
Yeah, dude. Ask anybody I
every
work with,
day.
man. Every day, bro. I gotta keep my eyes watery.
And you're always afraid of drinking. Also, you wouldn't even. How do you even feel alcohol if you drink so much water?
Because it's just water, man.
Yeah, but that dilutes alcohol so much.
Well, it's only because I'm at work. I don't drink water at all when I'm at
You
home.
drink, you drink like that one Crystal Skull, like you drink like the Crystal Skull, and you're done. You're
Well,
over.
that's because it's an empty stomach, not a waterless stomach. Food is more important than
That is true.
water.
The only thing I had today was a PB&J.
What does the P stand for? Piss blowjob? I mean, god damn it. Got this,
Piss
but
blowjob from
PBJ?
my mom made me a piss blowjob. Like, mom, maybe pee.
Your
Mom,
mom made you a piss
look,
blowjob?
listen. I drove my mom home from the funeral because my dad was preoccupied. He gave a good speech at the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, someone died, so don't even make fun of me. So,
I never intended to, nor planned.
and so I drove her home from the funeral, and then she's like, "You want a PB&J?" I was like, yeah." I was like, "I'll take one."
Dude,
And
when's the
she
last
made,
time you've had one of those?
I don't even know, man. It's been a while, but
Dude,
let me
that's a
tell you,
classic.
she is the the queen of PB&Js.
She's the PBJ goat.
She's a PB&J bae.
Jesus, man, don't call your mom a bae.
She's my dad's bae, but
Oh,
she's
call
the
it,
PB&J.
this is my dad's bae right here, just
My
introducing
dad's
people.
bae.
my my
She
dad's
is a
thing.
goat. She's a goat though at fucking PB&Js.
That's great, man. What kind? Strawberry,
No,
blueberry,
grape. Dude, grape is the only way to
grape.
go, man.
You would say you're a grapist, sorta?
I'm a hardcore grapist, man. I fucking love
Oh, that's
grape.
good, man. I wonder if okay, this is something you could try out, is using a grape to stimulate your prostate.
What, put a grape on your ass? What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna fucking burst before it gets your ass to your
Well,
prostate.
how hard do you squeeze it? You don't squeeze it very hard. You just.
Well, I mean, some of us have asses that aren't, like a hot dog in a hallway. You
I
know
mean,
what I
there's
mean?
nothing wrong with that though. It just lets everything come
Oh,
out easier.
are you telling me you got a hot dog in a hallway, asshole?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing to have.
Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal with assholes that are tight? It makes no sense.
It's inconvenient.
It's
Yeah.
convenient. This shit's supposed to come out of there very fast. You have to keep wiping. What's with the
You
wiping?
you're supposed to have chronic terrible diarrhea every time you take a shit. Yeah.
When you go to prison, it's no big deal. You don't even feel it. So like my bathroom door was,
Yeah.
it had a locked door, but I failed to realize that the locked door, by the time that I was 13, if you didn't shut it all the way, if you didn't push it in,
It didn't work.
it didn't lock in.
Damn.
So like when you're like a few seconds away from being at the point of no return, where like no matter what happens, it's like it's
Yeah.
gonna be done.
Yeah.
I got caught like right before that. Like right before that. Not only that, looking at an image of a girl that was in my brother's class. My brother walked in. It was a girl in my brother's class. He's 3 years older than me.
That's
She was a
so
senior. I was a
funny.
freshman. I was 14 actually then,
That is so funny.
and I was on the brink, and it was almost like magic. It was like within a second, I heard the door open. I went completely flaccid. I sat down on the toilet as fast as I could,
Oh.
and my brother was like, obviously knew. He was like, "Oops," and left. And I just tried to pretend like whatever was normal going on. And I left, and I told my brother, I was like, "So, you know I wasn't doing that, right? Like I don't even do that. That's
I
weird."
would never actually do that, yeah.
And he was just like, "Yeah, whatever." And I was like, "I'm being serious, man. I never did that. Like it's gross. It's disgusting. I would never do that." After
Dude,
that
that is
point, I
awesome.
always opened up drawers that would block the door
That's
because
hilarious.
that was my secondary.
Line of
'Cause at one point,
defense.
another time in the past, my dad knocked like boom, 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 like on the door when I was in the
Yeah.
middle of it. I didn't think he was. He said, "I'm going to my your brother's football game. I'll be back."
Mhm.
And I was like, "All right, baby, it's free time at home." And then 10 minutes later, boom, 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 and I was instantly soft. It's like boom. It's like it's like a it's crazy how soft you can get when you're terrified.
That's true.
It's like, "Oh,
Well, that's a
shit, I'm
great
sorry, dad."
story, man. That's a perfect end off to the greatest episode the world has ever seen.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
for
I mean, did
tuning
you
in, and
actually
thank you for
enjoy this
tuning in again.
episode?
Comment below.
Wait, 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 I didn't really get to should I? You know what? I can say this for this.